Stephanie Vane, I have a books. I'm a book addict. There's so many books. Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be my August wrap up. I didn't do too bad. I read a complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I read 6, one of them being a kid's short story thing, and then I'm halfway through. Well, I started reading one and I'm halfway through another. So the first book I read this month was probably, okay, it wasn't the best I've read this month. It's second best. Maybe third. I don't know. But that is For a Divergent Collection by Veronica Roth. I read this in like 2-3 hours. It was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really cool to see Forrest's perspective throughout this book, and it was just nice to get a little something extra. You know, the series is over, but I don't want it to be over, but it's over. So I really enjoyed this one, but I'm not going to do like an actual review on it just because. Then I had started reading Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin, but I wasn't reading a lot at that time. I was kind of busy with some stuff, so I was reading like on and off, and when that happens I get in a reading slump. So I put, Winter's Tale down, and then I had picked up Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing, super fast read. Got me back into the reading mood, and I just really loved it and enjoyed it, and I'll link my minute review down below. Then I read the rest of the Kissed by an Angel series, which was Everlasting, which I gave a 5 out of 5 stars because I do like this one. This one was pretty good. And then I read Ever After. Both of these, of course, are by Elizabeth Chandler, and this was the last and final book in the Kissed by an Angel trilogy, so I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. It was good. It could have been a little bit better. But I have a review on this series, and I'll link that below as well, so you can go see that if you haven't. This is an older series. I mean, it finished last year, but I don't think a lot of people know about it, and I think it's pretty good actually, so I enjoyed those. Then I picked up again Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin, and I was kind of in a reading slump again. But I actually found that I really like reading this book, but not in one go. It's a really long book. The chapters are really long, and the thing is, because I'm a chapter reader, I like to finish on chapters, but this book, some chapters are, one chapter was like 80 pages long, or 60 pages. It was something like that, something ridiculous. And since they're like, it's a dense book and whatnot, I can't read this that fast, but I actually really like how I'm reading it, where I'm reading a chapter and then going, reading another book, coming back to this, reading a chapter, reading another book. So I've just pretty much been reading this on and off this entire month. I have already made it through 346 pages, but this book has 748. Nope, that's a lie. Nope, yep, 748. So it's going to take a while before I finish it, but I'm in no rush with this. I'm loving this so far. I think the writing style is very different. It's not like others I've read. It's in a bunch of people. It's in third person, but it's in a bunch of people's like outlooks kind of thing, where one chapter is going to be about Peter, and another chapter it's now, I don't know how many years later, and it's about Virginia, and it's really cool to see that. It's also in The Bad Guys, which is Pearlie, but I'm really loving this. Really loving this. When I am done with this book, I will do a review on it, but I'm, on and off reading this one. I read A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I liked this, but I might be interested in actually reading the full story. And I actually really like that I got these because they were $1, like I said, and it's giving me a taste of what the book's about. It's just literally a summary of the book, but I actually really like this. It was really sad, and I want to see how the full length is, so this one is something I'm deeply considering getting. And the cool thing is that Barnes & Noble has the full books for like $5-6 depending on how long the book is. I could get that, so I'm excited. Then I read the best book of the year so far. I'm going to do a review for this book, so I'm not going to get into too much detail, but that will be probably my next video in a couple days. But that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I went to Walmart, saw the book, didn't get it for some reason. I didn't get any book that day. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that book. And I am so pleased that I got this book, because this book, guys, is just a absolute work of art. I think that Pierce did an amazing job with his idea. And even though it's a dystopian, and there's a million dystopians like The Giver, you know, all the movies coming out like Maze Runner, then there's Hunger Games, and there's Divergent, this is better than all of them. And I like Divergent. Divergent's not my top favorite series, but it was really enjoyable. I love Hunger Games, but this kind of beats out Hunger Games. What I really liked about this is that I went into this book and I wasn't expecting what I got. I got 10 times better. Like, seriously, it was just 10 times better. So I really love this, and I will put a review up very shortly, so keep an eye out, because this book just came out this year. It came out the January of this year, and the second book, Golden Sun, comes out January of next year. And the cool thing is the paperback has a little excerpt from the Golden Sun, which I actually didn't read because I don't want to spoil myself and torture myself. Like, I don't want to read it and then have to still wait months before I can finish reading it. So I'm going to hold off, you know, but oh my gosh, this is really good. And I almost completely forgot, but I also reread, ignore my bookmark, I just put it back in here so I wouldn't lose it or get it messed up, but I also reread Twilight, which was a beautiful experience, and I do plan on reading New Moon in the next coming months, but I do have a lot of books that I want to read. So yeah, so now I'm currently reading, along with Winter's Tale, Delirium by Lauren Oliver, I think the name is. Yeah, I'm 50 pages, and right now I have to say I'm still indecisive. I was gonna say indecisive. Undecisive. I don't know, I can't speak right now, I'm really tired, and I'm just like chilling in my pajamas, by the way. I don't know if I like this book yet. I'm only 50 pages in. I know it seems interesting, but I don't think I'm like in love with it. And it's a really fast read, which I'm liking. It's just I haven't read for the past like 2 days, so that's why I'm only 50 pages in. I should have been done with it. I had every intention to be done today on the 31st, but I'm probably not going to pick this up till later on tonight, if not tomorrow, because I have kind of a headache and I want to rearrange my bookshelf. So that's where I'm at with this one. But keep an eye out for my Red Rising review. I'm going to do it like, the beginning is not going to be spoilery. The second half of the video is going to be spoiler filled. Like, just spoilers everywhere. So those are the books. I hope you guys had a great reading month this month. And it doesn't matter how many books you read. I just hope the books that you did read were really good. Because I had an amazing reading month. I really did. I'm so happy with the books that I read. It's been very good. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.